If you're a coach trying to grow online in 2025, the reality is you might not need a website. A website can be helpful, but often a simple landing page can be far more effective, especially for coaches who are just starting out. And that's because in the beginning, all that actually matters is you have a simple, reliable system for getting clients. In this video, I'll walk through when it's a good idea to use a landing page, when a full website does make sense, and how to avoid wasting time and money on the wrong one. Let's get into it. All right, so here's a breakdown between a website and a landing page. So a website is meant to be like a central hub for all of your offers and to create a brand online. So a website tells your story, explains all your offers, builds a brand authority, showcases social proof once you have it, and then it's great for browsing and learning. So people who already know about you and want to learn more, a website is a great place they can go and get that information. But it's mainly built to give additional information to people who already know who you are. A landing page, on the other hand, is built for a single purpose. It's focused on one goal only, so whether that's to bring them onto your email list, to have them book a call, or to sell them something. There are no distractions or navigation options, so people can't click links to go browse around different pages. It's a single straight shot to a conversion action. This is great for ads, email CTAs, or lead magnets because you can send people who don't know who you are, have never heard of you, to a landing page that warms them up. So the landing page can provide some free value in exchange for an email address. It can provide some free value in exchange for a call booked. And then as opposed to websites, these are designed for action, not exploration, as I mentioned. So a website is for people who are interested in information and want to learn more. A landing page is built specifically to get someone to take an action. All right, now I want to show you an example of a coaching website, a fully built out coaching website for Louisa Zhu, who is a very popular online coach. This is her website, and it's a fully branded, proper website with a blog, multiple call to actions, multiple offers. And this is, again, meant to be a place people can go who already know who she is, who want to learn more. And at the top, you can see we have the navigation section, about products, coaching, done for you. She's offering multiple different products, multiple different coaching options, and she even has done for you services, right? I think it's growth services for coaching, course, and SaaS businesses. So she's doing multiple things, and this is like her hub for all these different services she has. Products, you can see she has courses and trainings, and there's a bunch of different programs she has launched. So this is a very established coach. She has a lot of content, and the blog is a big part as well. The blog positions her as one of the leading authorities in the coaching space. But as I mentioned, this is for coaches who are really kind of further along in their journey. Let's now jump into what a landing page looks like. So here's an example of a simple landing page I built designed to get calls booked. It's not being targeted to people who know who we are in this case. This is for cold traffic, people who have no clue who we are. Maybe we reached out to them on social media, maybe they saw one of our paid ads, or maybe they just found us through our content. But this is somebody who doesn't have a deep connection with us, and since we're just starting out, we don't have an established presence. So the best thing we can do in this case is have a landing page. This is a page designed specifically to get someone to take an action, in this case, to book a call. So we have our Calendly link down below, our Calendly embed, and then above it, everything is meant to drive them to take that action. So attention X creators, this would be replaced with whoever your potential client is, but you're calling out directly to the person you want to serve. Then we ask the question, struggling to turn your content into real business? It's speaking directly to the pain in the prospect's mind. And then let's build you a brand that actually gets you clients. So we're being very clear as to what we're providing in this case. If you're consistently creating but still not seeing growth, clarity, or conversions, it's time to fix the foundation. Book your free strategy call. So this is going to be most relevant to people who actually want to build a brand on X, right? So we're speaking to a specific person, solving a specific problem with a specific solution. And of course, asking them to take a specific action. Let me show you one more example of what this looks like. Here's another landing page, but the goal of this one is to get people to opt into an email list in exchange for an ebook or a free report. So the free report reveals the hidden strategy top creators use to turn content into cash. So again, we're referencing the specific person we're trying to serve, which is creators. We're referencing the specific outcome we want to achieve, which is to turn content into cash. And then we're giving them a clear specific action they need to take to get it, which is to fill out this form. And then we can follow it up with additional copy to speak directly to the person. You're posting great content, but it's not getting you any clients. Or again, speaking to the pain. The brutal truth is your content alone isn't enough. You don't just need to post more, you need a system. In this free ebook, you'll discover the exact strategy top creators use to bridge the gap between content and consistent clients. So we're connecting the problem in the reader's mind to an actual solution that we have in the hopes of getting them to take an action in exchange. So again, the action here is to fill out the form. Notice as I go through this page, we're always giving the same call to action. There are not multiple options for the viewer to click on. There's one action that we're hammering over and over again. So here we break down what they're getting inside the ebook and another call to action. Here's a testimonial to add some credibility. And then a final call to action, again, the exact same call to action. There's no distractions on this page, right? Everything is geared towards a single goal, which is to get them to get on our email list in exchange for this ebook. So if you're under 10 clients, I highly recommend a landing page to get started, because at this point, you're not really even sure what your positioning is, right? Your brand isn't well defined. And at this point, at this stage, your brand is actually defined by the relationships you have with the few clients you do have. Whereas once you're more established, your brand is defined by your presence online. So when you're starting out, a landing page, especially if you're under 10 clients, is a great way to get started, because you can start getting clients very easily by giving a clear, specific action for them to take. And a website is great once you're past that 10 client mark, or once you're looking to scale up your operations. If you have multiple offers running at one time, a website, again, builds your brand authority online. So both options are useful in different scenarios, but for the majority of coaches who are just starting out, a landing page is a much more effective way to get clients. So if you're interested in a clean, simple landing page builder designed specifically for coaches, Ambit offers a 30-day free trial that comes with everything you need to start turning cold, dead traffic into paying clients. The link for that is in the description. Aside from that, thanks for watching, keep killing it, and have a wonderful day.